Once upon a time, in a world not so different from our own, there lived a group of curious kids named Maya, Ben, and Liam. They loved to gaze up at the night sky, wondering about the twinkling stars and the glowing moon. One evening, as they sat around a campfire, their excitement bubbled over. "Hey," said Maya with a twinkle in her eyes, "have you ever wondered what it's like to travel to the moon?" Ben grinned. "Yeah, it would be amazing to see if it's made of cheese like they say." Liam chuckled. "I'm not sure about cheese, but going to the moon would be incredible." As the friends chatted, an old man named Professor Anderson overheard them. He was a wise scientist who had spent his life studying the mysteries of the universe. Intrigued by the kids' curiosity, he decided to share a special story with them. "Once upon a time," began Professor Anderson, "there was a group of brave astronauts who dreamed of exploring the moon. They built a remarkable vehicle called a spacecraft that would take them on an incredible journey." The kids leaned in, their eyes wide with excitement. "The spacecraft was called Apollo," continued the professor. "Inside it, there were 3 astronauts, Neil, Buzz, and Michael. They were about to attempt something no human had ever done before, land on the moon." "How did they do it?" Maya asked. "Well," said the professor, "the spacecraft was made of different parts. The bottom part was the Lunar Module, which would actually land on the moon. The top part, the command module, would stay in space and keep them safe. It was like a mini home among the stars." "The lunar module looked like a spider," Liam remarked. "Exactly," the professor nodded. "When it was time to land on the moon, the lunar module separated from the command module. It fired its engines and gently lowered itself to the moon's surface." Ben's eyes sparkled. "Were they scared?" "They were nervous, of course," replied Professor Anderson. "But they had trained for years and knew how to handle challenges." As the lunar module descended, Neil said, "The Eagle has landed." And with those words, they had touched down on the moon. The kids were captivated by the story. "What did they do on the moon?" Maya asked. "They explored the moon's surface, collected samples, and conducted experiments," explained the professor. "Neil and Buzz even took a historic walk on the moon, leaving footprints behind. They were the first humans to set foot on another world." "That's so cool!" Liam exclaimed. After sharing the amazing story of the moon landing, Professor Anderson looked at the kids and said, "Remember, just like those brave astronauts, curiosity and determination can take you on incredible journeys. Who knows, maybe one of you will travel to even more distant places in the future." From that day on, Maya, Ben, and Liam continued to gaze at the moon with wonder, knowing that humans had once taken a giant leap to explore its mysteries. And as they looked up at the night sky, their dreams expanded, fueled by the story of brave astronauts who made the impossible possible.